Green Bay Packers. The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And away we go from Wisconsin. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They go play action. Here's Hurts. He's being chased, and they get him right near the line. Javon Hargrave. And the stop forces third down, now in 9.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on third down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
They kick the running back in motion. To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He gets it away, but nothing on... All set to go now from the 35.
Ready, ready. 45, right. Right, 50. Right, 2. Smooth striking. Yellow. Ready.
Love throwing to start us off. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
First down. First down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Down. 22-50, green.
The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Yellow, blue. Dog red. Ready?
Love now. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Jahan Campbell makes the play.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
A play fake now hurts to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Cooper takes it away. Will take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. So you are really hung out to dry defensively when you're starting in the red zone, right, Brock? So nice to see him get an early win there on first down.
That's right. They call it sudden change, and defensively, you want a sudden stop.
Second down throw for Love. Escapes the pocket. A diving grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft in from 13 yards out. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Shipley now to return. He dodged the tackle. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession.
First down 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Hurts. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
17 yards.
You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Play action. Hurts has it. Passing quick here with the pass rush. Fast enough to match it. On him inside. Alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And this defense stringing together some strong reps here early, Brock. That pass rush off to a great start.
One thing I've grown to appreciate, too, in this just kind of analytical revolution we're in, the stats of today, Kate, it's not just sacks, it's pressures, right? It's those hits, those pressures, because you know they make a strong impact, too.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. It's going to bring up third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions. An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They'll go. Hurts. Throw is caught by the back. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half. New set of downs from the 37. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that, dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. On 4th down, Hurts. That's cut beyond the marker. And again, the decision to go for it's a good one as they convert on 4th down a 2nd time in this series.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
So the 4th down keeps him out there again. This drive continuing. It's 1st and 10. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
On 2nd down, here's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch made. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Barkley on the carry. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. And he does not tie this game. His extra point's off. They remain down by 1.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And this is Savion Williams on the return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
To the air with Love. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Packers.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead is up to 8.
14, Eagles 6. Trace back to kick off for Green
The
Bay.
Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. And he's going to be brought down back to the 13-yard line. That's Zaire Franklin. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Running back sent in motion. Working on second down. Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime.
Green.
Here's Love. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Packers. Then it's Christian Watson. A 39-yard score.
Trey Smack on for the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the lead grows by 1.
21. Eagles 6. Trey Smack to kick
The
off
Packers
for
about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Shipley now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
To Marquise Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for
Throwing here, Hurts. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7.
21.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Here comes Williams on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love looking to pass. Completes this one to Kraft. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that is a Packers first down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Michael, 3-3. 52 Bulls. Green back. Solid red.
Love now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. They get the big play just before half. And that will set up 1st and goal.
That's so good, Kate. That is just such good quarterbacking 101 right there. He escapes the pocket. He keeps his eyes down the field, and because of it, well, he found an explosive.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And they answer. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft. First return scored. Now he's got a receiving one, too. Now the PAT try coming up.
Extra point.
Sent right down the middle and good. And they now lead by 14 points.
Packers 28, Eagles 14. Trace back to kick off for Green Bay.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Shipley now to return. Dancing past him.
Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Hurts to throw. And they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. It's Franklin again. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters into his own hands.
First and 10 from the 32. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Last run got him 7.
3.
Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready. Black 50. Green. Slide 2. Right. White. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Buying some time right. Pass caught out right by Golden. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that gives Green Bay the first down.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Black. 95. Field. Black. Red. Cycle. Set.
Love. They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That right there, that takes just the right circumstances to happen. But man, a big boy pick 6, Brock, one of the most universally celebrated plays in this sport.
Look at the smile on your face.
I love it. Big boy touchdown. Come on now.
Well, I think you and a lot of fans are in it for the celebrations. Those big guys do so much work, and now, well, now they get their chance to play hero. It is a blast.
Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
John Campbell on the
Nothing
stop.
doing on the last run.
No
It's
gain
2nd
on
and
the
10.
play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing. It's Love. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly.
And the extra point is no good, so potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Love back to it after the pick. And this one is launched downfield. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just second down. That interception on their last drive sure isn't deterring him from making aggressive throws again. Full gunslinger is back.
And you know I love that. You cannot play this position nor run an offense in fear, but you got to have some precision along the way.
On second down, Love has him on the quick hitter. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. Love now. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop was made. First down coming up.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Love, first and 10. Now over 250 yards throwing the football after that last play. They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
4 yards. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this third quarter. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Back for the start of the fourth quarter, and they're going to start here with a first and 10. Once more, it's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. Very close to earning that first down right there. Just shy of the marker before he headed out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
45, wide.
Second down throw for Love. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that gets them the first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Yellow, 22. 43 rail.
To the air with Love. Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Black, 95. White, 60. Red, yellow. Red.
Second down. Here's Love. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
33. Yellow flag. Shot.
Here he goes. Third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
It's a gain of 16.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ready. Striker. 3-3. White. White.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So a rare win for them in coverage there, Brock. Haven't found a lot of success stopping the pass at all game, but they finally take one away there.
One of the rare opportunities today with this group, on a contested ball, they actually knock it away.
Throwing on second down, here's Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. Tucker Kraft. Third time, and he has brought in a score this week. Kicking team out to try the extra points. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Packers 35, Eagles 27. Ray Smack to
The
kick
Packers
off
about
for
set to
Green
kick
Bay.
this one away, and away we go again. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Hurts. And they're going to get there and bring him down. That's just inside the 10-yard line. It's Franklin again. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Eagles, 8 points behind. Multiple ways to attack. Here's second and long. After the sack, Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
This is one of those moments as a quarterback, you got to have a little self-talk. Play fast, but never in a hurry. Play fast, but never in a hurry. You can't be panicked right now, and just find ways to get completions.
It's Franklin again. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is fourth and long. The Packers take their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Gotta have it. They get him again. And this time, it's for points. That is going to be a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over
Yeah.
and over
There
and
you
over.
go. Let's go.
10 cycles. 60 reps. 60 reps.
They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this two-point play.
The Eagles will set up for the
They look to throw it.
conversion.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. And all the time you get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready. 10 black.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's not going to escape this one. They take him down late in this ballgame. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down.
Ready. Blue 32.
Here he is to throw. Taking a shot deep here. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. Then it's Christian Watson. First return score. Now he's got a receiving one, too. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Eagles 33.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Shipley now to return. Jukes away from one. Races past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Back to throw, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the pistol, Hurts. And this is going to hit the ground incomplete. Looking for that same man. Defense was ready for him with that hit. Third down coming up.
Obviously not a tough call to make here. It is 4-down territory from here on out. The tough thing is to find a play you can execute in this moment.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throwing now. Flushed out of the pocket. A throw right side, caught by Goddard. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Now Hurts. Going deep here for the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
I understand that decision. Offensively, down a couple scores, you really have lost the luxury of patience, but you certainly have got to find some precision.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes second and 10. Setting up to throw. This one also in and out of the hands. Incomplete. This time, though, a hit assisting in the break of that would-be catch. That means it's third down.
You look up at that scoreboard, and it's obvious. You still need a touchdown and a field goal. So to me, you got to kick it right here. I can't let any more of this game clock go. I know I need a field goal and a touchdown. We'll get 3 right here.
He's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Devontae Wyatt. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love now to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
At the 48-yard line.
There's Love to throw. Headed out right. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3.
53.
Here's Love. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Okay, color me a little bit surprised here, Brock. Seeing them throwing darts downfield still, considering the lead they've got at this point in the game, kind of seems like run it out territory.
Well, you call it surprise. I call it trust. That's what that coaching staff does and believes in their quarterback as they continue to fire away.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Fourth down, here's Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Hurts looking to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Second down, Hurts. Trying to push deep downfield. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
I'm not going to pretend to be a chess player, but I've watched enough to know, and enough maybe to be dangerous, Kate. And I think you get to a chess match, and you know what the next move is going to be. This defense knows shots are coming, and they were prepared.
He's not going to get away from this. They're all over, and they drop him with the 33. It's Franklin again. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. would be our final play here, or a turnover would stop the clock. They'll run for it with Barkley. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this